short intro. Uh, yeah, like last time I said I was setting it up so that if when the queue pops I starts the stream, well, that happened. Queue popped, and you're going. So I should change this. Ooh, goodbye, dog. Quickly now. Shit, I turned off the background music. Oh, the background music. Background. The dog is still. Let's do this, boys and girls. Straight into. If I can finish this within an hour, I'm still going to separate. I'm gonna do MSQ part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do MSQ. Just going non-stop. I'm doing a little jig, but there's no camera, so nobody would know. Whee! I believe after this it's Cruise Chaser. And after Cruise Chaser, it's the final boss. Alexander. Don't remember what that one does. Okay. That the spikes? Because if I start Alrighty, here we go. No. Ah. Woo! Woo! Wee! Excellent work, old friend. The platform is our shortcut. Is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so seven hells. We've got company. Ah, there you are, Goodrak. We were we were met by a small welcome party, but it's nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge just contacted me. Well, Biggs and Wedge just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Brown rocks. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that must be the third and final core. Wells have mercy. If you could but see the volume of eighth issuing from it. Yes, much swoop brights, time wings can spread time, travel to other times, but bad things good again. Make bad things good again. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? tr- do we truly have power to change the past? I could erase, I could erase, I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. Three years ago. 3 years ago, they lost Dear One. They wants Dear One back. Yes, Brown Rocks. Brown Rocks helps Medei. Brown Rocks, no. Must save your strength. Medei worries too much. Brown Rocks is strong, Gobby. Uplanders, hold on to brain cakes. Time wings spread. Time wings. Seven hells! Has the girl gone mad? Stop this, Brown Rocks. Stop, I say. I left that the mouse cursor there. Whoops. Oh, big. Oh, Biggs. Where are we? And why is everything spinning? Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Brown Rocks has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurling into the past. We're what? Go team, go team, go. Go team, go team, go. Thanks. Over here. You're not going to believe this. Aye. That's Medei. What's Medei doing down with those? Hold on. They're performing a submarine ritual. Bugger me. Really are in the past. What in the Seven Hills, everyone? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight. I think it's about to go berserk.
Damn it all. This isn't right. We must abort the summoning. Quickly, Medei. The seal.
Diane! No! What is Metal Mix Kitten doing? God, that's gotta hurt a lot. Like, ooh. Cause that cat is Alexander's will. Main manifest. What he wants to happen in this reality. But seeing we are back in our own time. Past is made right. Past is made right, and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die as it must be. Uplanders serve quick things well today. Uplanders are now not grasping meaning. Quick thinks breaks into bitty pieces. Fit in Uplander's tiny brain case. Time is flat, round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did, and doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over and over again, all times.
So when Medei and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time? But that's madness.
Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering. It's all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning.
Get us away quickly.
They must hurry.
No, nothing remains for me out there. My future. No, nothing remains out there. My future, my past, my reason for being. It all ended before it even began. It all ended before it began. Midday! Midday! Good to see you. Oh, good to see you safe, Drek. Whatever happened inside the control room, anyways. As for us, on second thought, let's save that for another day. Uplander has. Uplander has seen Round Rocks. Backrix hopes she is safe. As for Backrix, Backrix is not liking a place much anymore. Chief. Yashola and Brown Rocks, gods. I've never seen I've never been so bloody glad to see you. I thought we'd never make it back in one. Wait, where's Midday? Shh. Midday stayed behind in giant whirly cog. But all because Round Rocks must go back to giant whirly cog. Save Midday. You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie on the Queen Pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer. We finally know the truth behind the events of the day 3 years ago. 3 years passed. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and though some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them there to do the deed. And what of Medea? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her beau's soul lives on in the machine. But seeing what happened to the poor bastard, we wit we witnessed the truth with our own eyes, sucked into the core of the Colossus to sate Primal's appetite. If not remain if aught remains of him, it is no more it is no more or than heat and light. Brown Rocks is resting back at shortstop. She's worried for her friend and Medea, but is safe. Backrix is happy to be on flat ground again. When then Uplanders tell Backrix he must go back into a giant of whirling cogs for next mission, what does poor Gobby do to get some rest? Jess, Jesse, Jesse has had the nerve to give me a dressing down of not saying please and please say I was getting too big for my britches. She said, does she have any idea what we've been through? Honestly. I. Quicknix says the future's already been writ. Eh? I. That we're fighting a losing battle. Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Udrak? Round Rocks is safe with us. That means the Illuminati won't be a turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. The very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action, and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Rack. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save the day while we're at it. Alright, Heart of the Creator. Let's see how long of a wait this is. And away we go! Let's go talk to Round Rocks for a bit. Oh, Round Rocks is... What the... Backrix is with Chief, perhaps preparing for the mission. I've been watching over Round Rocks' treasure in the meantime. Call me a softie, but I'm really starting to see the beauty in them. I reckon traveling back in time makes me appreciate the here and now a bit more. You know, gripping as it was, I am not in a hurry to have another try. Y'shtola returned to Idleshell to tend to Round Rocks. Poor thing, as if being a cog in the Colossus hadn't enough of a toll on body and mind. She now blames herself for the loss of her friend. All the reason more to disable the core and get the day out of there. The Chief's already enlisted Backrix to join us this time around. You can count on Biggs and me as well, of course. Baby tending over there. Baby tending over there. Baby tending over there. We don't tell tales. Snap. Clicks. Snap. Snap click. Snap clicks. Watch guards. Steel Giant. Steel Giant will be going nowhere without Snap Clicks knowing. And that's not a more I need a more unique. But we're probably not going to see that guy. Now this is pod racing. Over the river and through the wood, to grandmother house we go. Over the river and through the wood, to grandmother house we go.
And here we are back at
The Shire. Idle Shire.
Alrighty. Let's do the thing. While waiting for, since it's Tuesday, you know what that means? I can give more stuff to Zoe. That is correct. More things. I shall silently craft. God, this lag is killing me. Literally. Also, once I finish this part, I'm going to finish Hildebrand or ARR. Because ARR Hildebrand is done. And I'm on the last trial. It was something I did before I started streaming this, so yeah. Have that. I thought I got it. I thought I bought it just. Okay, sort. Okay, I should sell that. Give that away. Okay, I don't have any. So I need 3 of those. Because I need 3. I need 1 for each. Okay, 3. Alright. Let's go! Shall commence. Yeah, at least I'm doing something while waiting for the cube. Shit. That away. Goodbye. Wait, can I sell? Go see if I can sell it. Yeah, I can sell. 2, 3. Shit. Oh, that was. Oh, that was too close for comfort for me. There we go. One down. 3 more to go. Checking back from time to time to try and see my mind is mine. Here we go. And that's how you do it. It's a very ghostly looking cactus. Shit, not again. Back to the drawing board. Here we go. It's for the orphan, so I have to make it the best quality ever possible. I'm waiting for the next part of Alexander, but while doing that, I am going to craft things. Or do the custom deliveries. Because it's a Tuesday. It was Tuesday. The weekly thing passed, so. Alrighty. Let's keep doing this. Uh, yeah. Let's keep going. Ah, God. Oh, thank God. Woo! That was luck. Alrighty. Oh, is it gonna be that? I feel like. Shit. Oh, God. That was bad. Very bad. So bad. A little less good, but I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I have time. 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 Woo! I have time. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Woo! I made it. Oof. Oof. Forward and back and a forward and back and a forward and back and a front foot forward. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Cruise Chaser. I think. Pretty sure it's Cruise Chaser. Let's do this, boys and girls and children of all ages. But it's like and here we go. Grind the rails. Got one more after the Alexander fight, which I actually really like. Here it is, the transformer. My mount. Also, this totally could have been a 6-person mount or 8-person mount. Why is this so reds? Forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. 1 foot forward. Let's do this, boys and girls and people of all ages. Shit, wrong area. That was bad. Whatever. It happens. The rule of thumb in every Final Fantasy boss is usually kill the ants until said otherwise. I guess no one was attacking it but me. Forward and back and forward and back. Huh. And there we go. Active time maneuver. Action time maneuver. And back, forward, back, in 1 foot, forward and back, in, forward and back, in 1 foot, forward. And back. I know how this works. And a forward and back and a forward and forward and back and a forward and back and a 1 foot forward. Oh dear. I am confused. Oh god, this is the end of us. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I might be done before an hour, depending on how how long the next one takes. Gosh darn it! I hate it when people do that. Just.
outstanding. Outstanding, Gojek. Another Illuminati, a creation. Reduce the scrap metal. I'd wager that the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scrambling back to the drawing board. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close, I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short of space of time, the core must be taken in. The core must have been taken in aether at a possibly ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tact. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It is not conceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut it off. Or even shut it off. The flow of ether to the core, of course. Any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to failure without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, and there is only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief, we really need to drag. Do we really need to drag the poor girl back there? What if she falls into the Illuminati's hands again?
Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Thinks has seen future, true future. And it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just laze walk into the control center. Quick thinks not. All passage are sealed. All floating boards disabled. Only way left open is here through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders end times. Quick Thinks has seen it. And cue the cat knocking that out of his hands. Back, Shalona. Bad, Sherlona. Stupid creature, what go on in brain case?
Oi, Rick, thanks. Is it just me, or are we getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? Is it is. Watch your book of Backricks and look. Writing ends where Backricks left off when Charlotta sent watch her book spinny falling from Backricks' fingers. What the? You mean the book? The said? You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? It's the almanac. The almanac. So that's how he's been able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with illusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. Future diaries. Future diaries. Huh. So the glorious fleeting future he was always going on about, the one that was written, was nothing but Backricks' records of stuff we'd already seen? Bugger me. I just had an idea. Boy, Cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quick Thinks' familiar Shanoa? Twice for yes. Was it, Chief? I'm bleeding. I knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus and didn't ask me how she survived the drop, Quick Things found her took her in and gave her a new name. It's like they're two cats. Aye. But also one at the same time. Both Schrodinger's cat. Is it alive? Is it dead? We don't know. Until you open the box. Setting aside for a moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed that confounded cat? Whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place, I swear. All she's done is make a real right mess of everything. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustrations on a meowing kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Get back to the crux of the matter. Backricks. You say the journal ends right when we left off, yes? That it's nothing but a blank page from that point on. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, ever? Though Big Things would have us believe otherwise, the future from this on here onwards, that is still to be written. And I'd be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. Oh no, we left the cat behind. The soul of Alexander. Future book is gone, but no matter. All knowing of true times are safe up here in Quick Thinks' brain case. Quick thinks is chosen. Metals of history truth is unchanging. True time chose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shanoa into past. Deliver to Quick Thinks knowings of future. True time lives inside, guiding all of Quick Thinks' doings. Every tongue flaps, every busy deals, every brain sparks of Quick Thinks brings world closer and closer to perfection. Guides Illuminati to rightful place as ruler of New World Order. True times will not be made by ignorant Flanders. Quick Thinks needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one for own self. Future has chosen and future chose Quick Thinks. Just yes, even now, power granted by true times wills from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain case. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Time, delivered divine justice on ignorant Uplanders and crushed them out of existence of all times. So the only reason Quick Thinks was able to predict the future was because he stumbled upon Backrick's watch book 3 years ago, and now, and not nearly as impressive as being some kind of chosen one, to say the least. All of those uncanny predictions and improperly brain not work now. Impeccably timed actions is all just a sham? But without his precious book to guide him, it looks like the game is finally up. Backrex is easy breathing to know Brown Rocks is safe. Biggs keeps Brown Rocks traders safe. Let me see if I got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then, Quick Thinks of back then, found a journal that Backricks of now dropped, which is only possible because we traveled to the past, and with time being a circle and all that, so he had a look inside, and not knowing the truth of the matter got into his head that he was some kind of prophet chosen to set history straight, and Shaloa, who miraculously delivered the book to him as a messenger, the future sent to show him the way. That's all good and well, but question remains. Why did the bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion ridiculous convoluted series of events. Another answer found, another question raised. I, Udrak? I, Udrak? You go out of my box. I don't want you. If this was a different us, I would have kept it, but not you. But not you. Alright, final judgment day. Aye, alright. Udrak, that is, we still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to the central control room. We'll also know that there's only one way in, and that QuickThinks is going to let us through. And QuickThinks isn't going to let us through without a delay. Now we can be pretty sure he can't see the future. No matter. At least not anymore, at least. And without Brown Rocks to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac. Some of the deadliest machines in the realm are at his disposal, and after using the book of his, though I'd wager his trigger finger's feeling pretty itchy. Aye. We'd best be ready for a battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. I have all three. Here comes the chief now. It's time to move on. Tick tock. Time moves on. Imperfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in new world order. Alexander will judge. Yes. All is quick foresees. Truth hammer of Alexander falls on uplanders, ignorant and unworthy, are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here, uplanders, meet their end times. Laser! What? What? Time freeze field is deactivated? No matter. Outlanders will be reduced to smoldering dust. Fire. Lightspeed reflexes now! Seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? The Colossus inside the Colossus. Well, look, I don't know what the thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went. Or, more accurate, when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. The only question is where our metal friends will reappear. Better not wait, lest it catch us unawares, Kujak. I need to head into the distortion and dismantle the thing. We'll secure a path to the central control center while do good luck. Good luck, my friend. Alrighty, last part. Finally, after 3 days or 4, I have to look at the list again. Let's do this. Anyways, depending on how far it takes, but yeah, I'm gonna leave for a bit. Back to the Shire. Let's turn it to things. And oh damn, that was fast. I thought that's a string. The comforts. No one's watching. Even though no one's watching right now. I think I just started a month ago. And now I'm branching out now. Oh, here we go. Ladies and boy. Red-haired Lise, who is a ninja. The holy element. Shit. I don't remember what the target does. That's just... DPS go down the hole. Take this.
Protect us! Protect me! Tank! Protect me, tank! Mr. Tank? Oh dear. Kill. Tank, able? Yeah, the tanks are new. Oh dear! I wasn't paying attention. How do you not know? Is this your first time doing the Alexander? Yes. You're a seasoned tank. How do you... Alright, here we go. Go! Oh! Alrighty, here we go.
Go.
Ooh, I lost this.
Boom.
No! Want to LB3. Sag. Got the toy. Woo!
You did it. You did not disappoint. You do not disappoint a friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. Follow me. The flow of the ether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength. One more time, child. When quick thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten, and the Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Aye. If ye thinks you take Crown Rocks from us, welcome to try. Shh, foolish Uplanders, knowing of Enigma Codex are not known to just one. What in the damn thing's responding to him? Shh, Uplanders are slow see. Quick thinks needs. Never needed gobby girl from beginning. And when the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, the power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. Treasure Hunter. But Treasure Hunter is slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor deluded fool. You think you never did work it out, did you? The future didn't choose us. We chose the future. Headshot. Now, child.
Glad I don't have eye trackers on. Again, I don't have a webcam on.
So, the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core? Power stores are depleted rapidly. Without a steady supply of aether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Round Rocks is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. It was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a moment ago. Time travel. Huh. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish... Cho. choked. But what matters is that you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Whoo! Quick Thinks has a few tricks up his sleeve, right to the end, eh? With Round Rocks, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Thinks do the same, it would seem the crazed obsession. It seems that crazed obsessions is a suitable substitute, but not that it availed him much in the end. Chief says the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus Alexander's brain, if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glow red over there? That's that there there are ones just like it installed all over the place. Ormaday, the last truly believed that her beloved was alive somewhere inside the steel beast. Can't imagine how she feels now. Round Rocks is so happy that Midday is safe. Round Rocks has so many treasures to show Midday back at Shortstop. I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid. It was as if a great presence surrounded me in every direction. It was watching over me. Its gentle eyes. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core has become so as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It is little wonder our foe was loth to reach out to it with his own hands. Twas seems our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Damn it all. Didn't we kill that bastard?
Negative. Quick Thinks better built own body made stronger than ordinary gobby. Quick Thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound.
Better built? Seven hells, that's not a mask, that's his face. He's more machina than man. Oh, Alexander, Lord of Stia and whirly cogs, spread out wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine wrath. Judgment. It was a triumph. Gauging. Assuming direct control. The Codex responds. He means a return to the past. Access denied. What means this? The red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands. Alexander, junk brain machine, Quick thinks his chosen one. Tongue flaps of Quick thinks must be obeyed. And here lies the idiot. Thought he could control time. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh one could not. Quick thinks is permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. Diane, my love, could it truly be you? You were in there all this time? Weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Did it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the primal all this time? Chief, is that even possible? The core. Without the codex to bind its power, it rages out of control. It drinks the ether like no primal I have never known. We must stop it now. This erosion will be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? I thank you for guiding me here, Gudrak, and Round Rocks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. But they know. But they must go not. Splat. Run, ya bitches!
Oh no, not really.
Run! Run, you assholes! My love, my love, what is this place? How, how best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream. It is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions? Are they? Their fate was not mine. Their fate was not mine to change. Medei, all that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradox that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looked out onto past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see I see what it sees, and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from the yearning of an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the world we have seen, the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati ruled history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke, a world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamt all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history. And reshape history for the better. But such powers comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether, the sheer quant the sheer quant the sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself may have not immediately but inevitably bring ruin to this world, this perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, nothing, nothing. I hate this mic. And so it chose to do nothing. 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 Got it. And so it chose to do nothing. To leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery. Beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that man and the light within him. I met that man, my love. I believe in him too. There was but a single time Alexander spurred to action, not to change the history, but to preserve it. The summoning of a colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequence for our reality. Its fabric stained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures, separated by not a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions should be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time leading the land of Aether, and in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, preserve the circle of time. To preserve the circle of time, as it had already been set in motion. Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. A clockwork colloquy, an eternal child, to gently nudge history onto its proper path. And now, but one task remains. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bleeds the world dry, so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away from the reach of man. A close look, a close look, a close pocket of space time, a closed pocket of space time, a fragment of an instant that would repeat in perpetual for in perpetuity for all eternity, which is where the core must go and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. In coming here to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had power to grant my wish. And so, and so, and so, and so, and so, and so, and so as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for one true desire in my heart, to be with you, you forever. Hello. Is this condenser mic working? Hello, is this condenser mic working? I think this should be fine. Oh, look at that, Gudra. It's as if everything inside the barrier is frozen in time. I'd have to ask the chief what he makes of it. This. Round Rocks is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Medea, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic. But to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Took a close look inside the barrier track. It looks like it's standing still. Buggered if I know what it means. But I'd like to believe Medea and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Soften, blow a bit, you know? I still not understand what we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of the god's forsaken place in one piece. course, it's a damn shame what happened to Medea. Hold on a minute, Gudrak. She's what? Captain, Captain, leave it to us. Bloody hells, Gudrak. Brown Rocks is gone missing. I've been worried sick about her, of the poor lass, ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running machine? I'd wager she ran off somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on. Let's find her before she gets herself into any trouble. And then finish this quest, unlock the Savage, and then be done for today. Because it's also almost 2. I'm gonna try to stream earlier. Hey girl. Oh, it's Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Brown Rocks is sorry for worrying Uplander. Brown Rocks just wanted to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant of whirly cogs. Brown Rocks feels something rattling in pocket. So Round Rocks reach in and cannot believe she finds rattling things glowing glowstone. Round Rocks' favoriteest treasure. But it is dark, even with many trying. Glowstone does not grow for Round Rocks, not more. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Gudrak? Is aught amiss? The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Was I to guess, I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of its ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Medea in her youth, Brown Rocks, through their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful ideals, and childish innocence. None thought to question the words within, so the Codex opened itself to them. But now, Brown Rocks has seen with her eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. In it all it's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later, you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand. and your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you can forge to confront your own feelings and stop with your frustrations at the world's unfortunate habit of falling towards falling with below expectations. Else, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you'll emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you into the future. And that will be a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed idea. Brown Rocks understands. Brown Rocks will collect more and more junk. Build city of great treasures with own hands. Brown Rocks has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone and piece of Medea's dream. Brown Rocks will give back to Medea. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it, but I fear the steel giant, and all that lies within the barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I not wish on anyone. Meow. Well, look at who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of a apparent ease when which this small colloquy seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Brown Rocks' glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Meow meow. To muse means the suggestion that suggests a willingness to try. Meow meow. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to two souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. You think those two will ever be free from that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about comes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Leave it to Round Rocks. Round Rocks work hard. Build sparkly, shiny future for Medea. Shall we, child? And with that, Gudrak must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Briggs and Wedge to let them know that we can call off the search. Needless to say, they are relieved to hear that Round Rocks is safe. There was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They say they'll be waiting for you back at Shortstop. If you will be returning to Shropshire, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix and tell him I believe it is what she seeks. Till next we meet, Kutrak. Yeah, that's not like we hang out every day. Now, Brown Rocks is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplander has thanks of Backrix, and Uplander bring present for Backrix. This is Charlie and Legend book of from Ishtola. Backrix has waited for Legend book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many things about Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflox from Giant of Whirlycog like thinks Backrix. Now, Giant of Garlycog sleeps, and Gobbyflox is safe. But still, Backrix will fill braincase with knowledge. Fill pages of Watcher book with data. Let Backrix see. Yes, it is as Backrix. It is just as Backrix. Backrix's eyes playing trick on him. Boy, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Pages fill fairy legend of Ogo tribe. Uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in long old time, two children, boy and girl, step belly of great steel giant. Two children grown to man and woman, become father and mother of great people of Hotgo. Name of two are Diane and Day. Look at hand drawing, and even faces are same looking. Gads, if that's our Day and Diane, why that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past. After all, so after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may be just a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. And fairy legends go on. Two children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark. When stepped on, sitting on ground, but hold stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of round rocks. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to the colloquy at a few moments ago now features in the legend of ages past? That can't be possible, can it? At this point, I'm about ready to believe bloody anything. But that reminds me. There's something I wanted to ask you, Jack. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our arses fried by the Colossus inside a Colossus, well, I felt the strangest sensation, like a feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Did you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous that in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You get no argument from me. There are some secrets better left secret. And from the looks on Gudrak's friend, I reckon this is one of them. Anyways, it seems the long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, that's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I got high hopes for that Round Rocks and our friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbles and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chatting. Always a pleasure, Guja. Till next time. Now I'm gonna unlock Savage and then stop the stream. Ugh. The whispering winds bear tales of an adventurer daring do upon my insatiable ears. But one episode is particularly haunting my appetite. Did you perchance encounter a giant colossus of steam and steel in Dravania? Ah, so it is true. Pray speak of them, friend. I will hear more of your trials and tribulations within the towering automaton. A god born of gobbler, a citadel upon legs whom very life spells death to all without. Now, how marvelous. My muse stirs at the moment which wonders and moves me to song. Hearken now unto my own tale, brave hero. O friend far and near, I challenge you all to think of a marvel as strange as or so tall. Steely skinned giant whose veils coursed with steam, in whose bright brandished bosom foul goblins did scheme. A heaven today who therein did dwell, but one whose mere being made all else hell. Forsooth, he could not well be left to abide. So into his giant hand a hero did stir, and battled through legions to reach his hard heart, conspiring at last to rend it apart. His core being not no more giant hell still, but the goblins remained there to plot a far ill. Ah, my muse has left me a bit, but tell me true, did I capture the essence of your journey? Well, a poet must change one or two details for dramatic effect. A ballad shall rouse its audience. A ballad should rouse its audience and not send them to sleep. After all, pray accept my humble verse into your heart. Sing songs given give the listener fresh eyes to see, and mayhap mine own will allow you to look upon your deeds anew. A wondrous tale is on the lips of every adventurer in this tavern, the details of which even I am scarce to believe. They say that within the rusting relic which straddles the Valiac, a hero met with a company of warriors born from solid steel. Aha! I rather thought might be you. And you say you crossed swords with these dread automata. Splendid. Tell me everything. Let me hear the sound of battle echoing through the giant's iron innards. Your story stores my muse from her slumber. To think the goblins would conceive mechanical soldiers that would themselves combine to form a variable walking fortress. And within a walking fortress, no less. The tale of my boyhood was not half as fascinating. Tales. Your tale reminds me of another. That of the three kings, Alexander, Midas, and Gortys, whose name might by now seem rather familiar. Traversed to the core, they sent their lives in a fever of conquest, never for a moment satisfied with their lot. That an envying paradise of wisdom and erosion should honor their name is curious indeed. I can only assume that the genius who conceived it was possessed of a wicked sense of humor. Oh, a story to steep my myth can scarce fail to stir the spirit of song within me. Let me hear your friend, and I shall regale you with the tale of your own adventure. The giant's iron innards the goblins did toll, through sunrise and sunset, shooters to foil, till the limb of their lodging did chance to awaken, a path of their weariness heroes to make. And thus did his aim of the beast's second heart, leaving both it and its keepers apart. Yet in spite of his triumph, the goblins all laughed, and by means lost to meaning in victory fast. Yet the giant of iron was far more than it seemed, with power beyond knowing, potential ungleamed. And thus our hero, compelled to withdraw, resolved to return and do battle once more. There, an encouraging struggle rendered a natural style. Recall the fantastical tales of youth. But tell me true, did I capture the spirit of your journey? I did. I took certain liberties, of course, but then, and such poems must do more than simply portray an event. They must tantalize the senses and stimulate the imagination. The hymn of battle is as old as time itself, but sung from the heart can inspire even the meekest soul to greatness. How did I think the poem would end? I was hoping you might tell me. Suffice to say, I very much look forward to finding out. Well met, friend. Might you perchance be able to shed some light at the most remarkable rumor has reached my ears? That of a time-straddling hero who did rescue the godly flock of Idleshire from a future most dire. But the 12 smell upon me today. 'Tis a stirring tale indeed, and one made more affecting by the unthwarted manner in which you tell it. A struggle for the future, as grand as the span the beyonds of time and space. Well, then I had been there to witness it with my own eyes. I must say, mine interest was especially triggered by the part about turning back time. If I understand correctly, had you triumphed over the giant only for the goblins to reverse the flow of time, thereby compelling you to do battle over and over and over again, the primal's power would have grown to nigh infinite proportions. While we must all thank the 12 that you and your companions are able to break this victorious cycle, as a performer I must confess to some curiosity over how the final battle which such foe unfold. And know that, not that I want for inspiration, of course, your tale is more than sufficient. Why, even now my muse stirs me without me. Hearken unto our song. In the beast of the giant, in the breast of the giant, a crystal did stir. Those hunger for ether spelled death for the land. Thus did our hero swear never to cease, till his tore out the heart of the giant metal beast. Yet for all of his labors, both bruising and brave, the goblins stood poised to make history their slave. The giant, however, had plans of its own, and plucked from the goblins from their dream of a home. For it saw but one way to set history aright, a champion of ages, a hero of light. So the giant now sleeps, as it did once before, in a moment repeated forever and more. You will forgive me if I took certain liberties in retelling of your tale. My audience are a demanding lot, and they have come to expect a certain gravitas from my work. My only regret is that I was not able to weave every remarkable detail of this most improbable tale of yours into your humble composition of particular interest to me, with the recurring theme of desires and dreams, power they might come to hold. Though I possess no ancient relic to grant form to one's wishes, might it not be said that music has a similar power, albeit in a more intangible sense? Shall your travels chance to take you back to the scene of your triumph, pray reflect on your adventures with my song in your heart. You may yet be surprised by what you see. Wow, it took 10 minutes to do this. Longer. The Shire! Oop. Here we go. Alrighty, unlock these things and then I'll be done for tonight. I probably should have done this off stream, but still. Shh, Outlander wants to go inside. Is curiosity not sated? Red bricks will give guidance, but beware, the giant is sleeping, not dead. Savage. Alright, here's the next part. Almost went to the last one. What? Light? Light Grix stands guard over giant of whirly crogs. Not shall pass. First, rule of Gabi Guard Watch: keep steady nerves at all times. Second rule of Gabi Guard Watch: if danger comes to Gabi, ignore first rule and make fasty foots. And Savage has unlocked for all. Finally, I am done with all of Alexander. So tomorrow I'm going to do some of the MSQ and then start the Warring Triad. Because why not? 2 people stopped by today, or 1 person twice. Thank you for stopping by. If you can stay longer, that would be awesome. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. If you can, come to the live stream, which starts between 8 and 11 every day. And like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Good night.